Hey there, Taurus, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. In this reading, we're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week. Also, Taurus, please remember that if someone is strongly energetically connected to you, they may show up in your reading. So take the energies as they resonate. They may be reversible between you and the person connected to you. Okay, Taurus, the main energy that you're going to be dealing with this week is the King of Cups. There's a situation here where there's a lot of love coming in for you from somebody else. This could be also love that you have towards somebody else, but we'll see. In the recent past, you had the Three of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. There was a reconciliation here. You guys were slowly moving towards reconciling with somebody else. But something about this brought about a sense of confusion for you. It's almost like you're like, okay, I'm going to move slowly. We're moving towards a reconciliation. And then something happened which you were like, wait a minute. Is this really what I want for myself? Is this something that, you know, there was a sense of confusion and uncertainty tied up to this reconciliation. In the current situation, you get the Ten of Wands, the Empress, and the Ten of Pentacles. You're having a bit of a hard time. There's something here pertaining to your long-term stability. This could be your job. This could be your finances. You're having a hard time seeing this in a positive light, seeing how this could grow, how this could develop. Now, I'm not saying that it's not going to develop. It's just you're having a hard time seeing how that's going to happen. But we'll see when we clarify. In the near future, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. You're showing up as very much in your power, very much focused on yourself, very much taking care of yourself. And there's also something that you've gotten a lot of clarity about in the near future. There's something that you may be a little bit confused about in the recent past or the current situation, which becomes very, very clear in the near future. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Three of Cups in your recent past. See what this reconciliation was all about. Three of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. This could be another earth sign that you're dealing with, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You wanted this. This was a desire that you've had all along to reconcile with this person. You have a lot of love for them. You feel like they have a lot of love for you. It was kind of like, yeah, I wanted to reconcile with them, and I did. That was my desire, and my wish came true. Well, let's see. What is this Knight of Pentacles about then? What are you slowly moving towards? Or what did you slowly move towards? And this is in your recent past. Oh, Taurus. The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. You reconciled with this person. This was what you wanted. But then all along, Taurus, you were carrying this energy of, deep down, I know this isn't going to work out. I know this is going to end in shambles. I know this is all going to get fucked up. Yeah, we reconciled. Yeah, we got back together, but I know this is not going to work out. I know we're going to break up again. And I see you slowly moving towards realizing that in the recent past. So I feel like maybe this was on a subconscious level where you weren't fully aware of this, but in the recent past, you're slowly coming to the understanding where you're like, yeah, deep down, I always carried this energy if it wasn't going to work out to begin with. This was just temporary. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups in your recent past. See what that's about. Man, you got a lot of repeating cards. You got a lot of repeating cards. The Seven of Cups is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Lovers. The reason you were confused, Taurus, the reason you were like, oh, we got back together, oh, but this is going to break up, oh, this isn't going to work out, is because you're still holding on to some unresolved emotional pain between you and this person. This is an intense connection between you and them. The Lovers is here to let me know that this is a strong bond. This is a strong connection between you and this person. But until you work on resolving this emotional pain that you're carrying, and I see you doing that in the recent past. I see you slowly moving, from that emotional pain into accepting this connection and accepting what it is. Until you resolve it fully, there's always going to be this energy of confusion of like, maybe it will work out, maybe it won't work out, maybe this is going to happen, maybe that's going to happen. But I do see you guys breaking up, like getting back together, and then there's another separation happening in the recent past, which is kind of frustrating. Let's take a look at the Ten of Wands in your current situation. Ten of Wands is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Strength, and the Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, you're having a bit of a hard time seeing where your long-term stability lies, who it lies with, how it's going to happen. This could even have to do with your job and not necessarily this connection. You may be having a bit of like financial difficulties at the moment, or your income is a little bit less than what it normally is. You're unhappy about that situation though. It's hard for you because as an earth sign, especially Taurus, Tauruses love the finer things in life. And so anytime your money is affected, even if it's not is significant, but it is slightly, that bothers you. That makes you really unhappy. So for those of you that it's not about the finances, this could have to do with a long-term relationship where you're having a hard time like seeing how am I going to get this long-term thing that I desire, this stable long-term thing. So it's bringing in a bit of like, oh, bummer type of energy in the current situation. Let's take a look at the Empress in your current situation. The Empress is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess. Taurus, you are looking at this person like all that in a bag of chips. This is a strong connection between you and them. You get the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Empress. You want to open up to them. Deep down, deep down, you want this person in your life. You want to open up to them. You want to tell them how you feel and express how you feel. Do I think you're going to do that? No. I think you're going to sit there with your feelings and be like, okay, fine. I know. I love them. They love me. I want to express how I feel. I'm carrying all these feelings, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I'm still carrying some pain that I haven't worked through in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Ten of Pentacles in your current situation. You got the Ten of Pentacles tied up to having a bit of a hard time seeing how you can obtain this long-term stable thing that you want. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Sun. You know that whatever this is, right? And again, this could be a job, this could be your finances, this could be a relationship. This might be different for each of you. You know that whatever this thing is, once you get that long-term stable, grounded energy, you're going to be happy. And you're waiting for it. It's almost like the way I'm getting this, Taurus, is I feel like you think that if you shut off your feelings and you just look at this logically and you don't let emotions cloud your judgment and you just wait. You're like, I'm going to shut off my feelings. I don't want to feel anything. I don't want to think about this person. And I just wait and let time pass. That's how I'm going to achieve this happiness. That's how I'm going to get this long-term stable thing that I want. And it's like, maybe, right? Logic is important. But if this is pertaining to a relationship, how are you supposed to think your way into love? How are you supposed to think your way into feelings? You know what I mean? But I can see you definitely approaching this from a very logical perspective. Like, how can I make this thing happen for me? Like, strategy. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Which again, not necessarily a bad plan, especially if this does pertain to your finances or your career. If this is pertaining to a relationship though, you gotta let those feelings in, Taurus. Let's take a look at the Nine of Pentacles in the near future. Nine of Pentacles, I love this, is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Temperance. Taurus, I love this. In the near future, you're showing up very much in your power, very empowered. Whatever conflict, whatever confusion you had, whether it's within yourself or between you and another person, that's being healed. That's being completely healed. It took a while. I see this healing process happening for quite some time. But whatever this conflict is, again, whether it's you being unable to decide something or whether it's a fight or an argument or a disagreement between you and another person, in the near future, that's all being healed. I love that. Let's take a look at the Ace of Swords in your near future. See what you're becoming crystal clear about. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Whatever happened between you and this person in the past, you were still carrying, like I said, emotional pain, regret, remorse, things that just didn't make you happy, didn't bring in good energy for you. And I see you kind of working to fix those, working to get rid of those so that you can be a little bit more happy, so that you can, not even a little bit more happy, so you can be tremendously happy. The thing is though, Taurus, even though you really want to work through all of these things, there's still some things which you're not seeing. And I'm not saying that you don't want to look at them. This isn't like it's being hidden from you. There's just something where you can't see how you can how do I explain this? It's almost like you walk, you know those pictures where it's like a bunch of like different images and then you have to really focus in and then another image pops up from whatever the bunch of squiggly lines are? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. You're gaining a lot of clarity in the near future about some disagreements, some unhappiness in your past that took place, and whatever was not clear, whatever you were not able to see then, you are able to see in the near future. You're gaining that clarity, which was very confusing for you, which you needed, and it's bringing in a lot of happiness for you in the near future. A lot of happiness. Man, that was a lot to get out. Sorry, Taurus. Let's take a look at the King of Pentacles in the near future, closing out your reading. King of Pentacles is clarified by the Devil, the Chariot, and the Magician. Taurus, you really, really want to move forward in a very positive direction. You're manifesting this. You're manifesting momentum and positive energy from the universe, okay? The problem is with Devil showing up here, you're also carrying a lot of fear that it won't work out. So whether this is about your career, whether this is about your finances, whether this is about a relationship, on the one hand, you're telling the universe, bring me love, bring me abundance, bring me, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. And the universe is coming in and like, oh, you want this? Okay, let's send Taurus all this amazing momentum so they can move forward. But then you're also manifesting this with fear. You're like, oh, in the back of your mind, you're like, it's not going to work out. I'm not going to get love. There's no way that people are going to I'm going to get that raise. There's no way I'm going to get this job. And so the universe is kind of like, wait, what? You want this? You don't want this? What's happening? So just be mindful, Taurus, of the internal dialogue that you have going on, and whether or not if you are manifesting something, but you're attaching fear to it, that makes it very, very difficult for that manifestation to come true. Let's take a look at what the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week, Taurus. From the universe, you get the Five of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. You're showing up in an energy this week of, I'm fine, I'm good, I got everything I need. That person, that thing, whatever it is you're desiring, career, money, I don't need that. You stay there, you keep back, I've got everything that I need. I'm totally fine on my own. I don't need you, I don't need that, I don't need anything. Bullshit, Taurus. Bullshit. Okay, the Five of Swords is here to let me know that you are either aware of the fact that you're lying to yourself, or you're not even aware of the fact that you're bullshitting yourself. And I'm not saying that you're not good on your own. You definitely are, and you can be. But saying, I don't want that, I don't need that, I don't need them, I don't want them, the energies are showing differently because you clearly do want something here, okay? And telling yourself that you don't, it's just lying to yourself. You're trying to deceive yourself, and you can't. You really can't. You know yourself best. So, Taurus, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this reading resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. And I will see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Taurus.